Hello, this is Dr. Singh. Here is my name, and on both sides over here, on the left side is a table, and you see the second table on the right hand side, they are the same. The difference is the table on the left side is sorted based upon the sector number. So, sector number one, sector number two, watch the mouse, sector number three, and it goes on. And on the right hand side, the same table that appears on the left side is sorted by the symbol. So therefore, there is nothing special on the right hand side except it is sorting. Data information is the same. So let's see. I'm going to start from here, right over here, where I always follow the mouse and the highlighted part. Note each stock symbol is unique. The unique basically is the reason for that is the PSX, which is appearing on the left side, Pakistan Stock Exchange, distinguishes one company from the other because of the uniqueness. Second rule, and of course, there are a lot of rules of PSX. Second rule is that is right over here. Must be each stock symbol must be in uppercase or capital letters. Look here on the left side, right over here. Every symbol that you see, every letter in the symbol must be on the uppercase. If that is not the case, the PSX will not recognize it. So it has to be in capital letters. So having said that, let's move on to this line over here. PSX, well, refers to, if you look here, it refers to Pakistan Stock Exchange, PSX, Pakistan Stock Exchange. The number 419, you don't have to memorize it. It's just in this table on the right hand side, entry number down below 419. So nothing special about it. PSX over here itself is a company. It's not a government. It's a company whose name is Pakistan Stock Exchange with the symbol PSX in capitals. Second line over here, PSX is the grandfather of all companies, meaning it pays attention to not day-to-day affair, what the company is doing on daily basis, but monitors them. Are they following the rules or not? If they don't follow the rules, it gives them, let them know that anything is possible if you don't follow the rules. Okay? So they can stop a company, delist, and then there we go. People will not trade in that company. Let's come back on this side now here. So PSX is a company. In Pakistan, there are 544 companies in total that are publicly traded. Publicly basically means the public, which is you and me, have invested the money into the company whose stock you have bought. 544, PSX is one of them. So, in fact, you can even buy PSX stock also. Okay, here we go. Now, these 544 companies are divided or split or grouped into 36 groups. 36 over here. The word sector and group means the same thing. So they are divided into 36 sectors. We will use the word sectors. Okay. Now, if you look here, over here, this is sector number one. And the name of the sector is right over here, automobile assembler, and 11 that you see on the left side is nothing but number of companies that are in this particular sector, which is automobile assembler. These are the 11 companies and these are their symbol. In this video, we will talk about, and let me show you down below, probably somewhere over here. Sector number 23. We will talk about this sector over here. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. So let me show you a Word document. So here we go. Here is my name. And here we are, sector number 23 that you see on the right hand side, the pink color kind of thing right over here. Watch the mouse. There are 15 companies, and these are the 15 companies. This number 15 that you see over here refers to the number of companies. Let me take it and go to the top. Oops. Let's go back and move it to the top. We're back at the top. And now we are going to be on the left side of the screen, somewhere over here. So it's sector number 23, 15 companies. Here is my name, and this is the part you have to keep in mind. Read and relax. You have to be in the relax mode. If your brain is, under tension, it will be difficult to, digest, understand what's going on. There is no need to panic. Some people panic when they see something for the first time. Come on, man, there is nothing to be panic about anything, because it's written, produced by somebody, and probably you're learning or seeing it for the very first time, which is okay. So you should go over the material not once, but more than once, 10 times. Remember, every person is intelligent. Every person is intelligent. So I don't have a trouble with that. But the genius is a person who basically goes over the same material again and again so that you are well informed about a particular topic. And the topic here is power generation and distribution. That's the name of the sector as well. Now, this is the summary of the sector, what individual 15 companies will do in this sector. Okay, so let's read from here down below up to here. I'm going to read manufacture, sale, engagement of, or in, build. This is power generation, remember. Build, own, operate, I'm here, and maintain a gas-fired power plant, generate transmission and distribution of electric energy, generate and sell electric power, fuel-fired power station. All right. Now, do you have to know the details of everything? The answer is no. You don't have to. Well, get the point, meaning get to know the names, the terminology, the words that are used. Hopefully remember it. If you don't remember it, don't worry. When you use the same thing again and again, you automatically get to know what's going on, and the words will come to you all the time. Okay, having said that, this is the totality of what is in this particular sector. Some company may be doing one thing, the other may be doing something else, and so on and so forth. That's how it goes. So let's move slowly to all the 15 companies that you see over here. I will not be covering everything in this video about each company, but that will be done separately in a different video on these symbols that you see. So here is a symbol over here. The first one, ALTN. The name is Altern Energy Limited, and this is what they do. You should read it. And that's the end of it. That's what we expect from you. Read it, you get some idea. Read it again and again, maybe 10 times. You will get better deal, understanding, and maybe have a friend, more than one friend who can join and work on this and so on and so forth. Okay. So that's what you should do. Discuss with a group or by yourself. You go over it and so on and so forth. And then these are the other companies, and these you can see up to, let me move it slightly up. You can see up to the first 7 companies what they do, brief description over here. We will go over them separately in different video on each one of them separately. I'll make one video for each one of them. Let's move on to the next page, which is company number 8 through all 15. There we go. 8 through 15. So this you can read over here. Get yourself familiar with the words. And if you forget, that's fine. Nobody remembers everything. Okay, but at least you got it. You heard it for the first time. Now, some people are scared of stock market, right? That's fine. Scaredness is because you are not aware of it. So if, and one more thing, you do not listen to the public, which includes everybody that you see on daily basis or things like that, whether it's your family or your friend and things like that. They don't know the stuff, but they want to talk about. They have no clue what is stock market, but they want to give opinion about the stock market. Come on, man, be serious. If you are not in it, meaning you never bought a stock, simply you watch on the television the stock market tanked and dropped and all, and you make judgment. No, that is not the way. You have to understand it is very, very systematic way of dealing with the things. Okay, the money, the cash in the stock market is much safer than the money in the bank in your neighborhood. Okay, the money in the money in the bank is not as safe as the money in the stock market, the cash part. Buying a stock, initially you will get kind of take time for you to overcome when the stock goes down or things like that. You will be happy when it goes up, but you'll be sad if it goes down. Okay, but let's not get too much into it. Without risk, nothing works. You have to take the risk. So if you can take the risk, stock market is a risk. I mean, let's say simple thing. You spend 12 years in your high school, maybe 10 plus 2 years in FA or plus 2 class, and then you do 2-3 years of undergraduate degree, and you have spent so many years, 15 years, 14 years, and then once you finish the whole thing, you can't find a job. Then you start thinking, what good is that? Did I waste my money, the time, the money, both? Were you taking risk? Yes, you are taking risk. Risk is everywhere. If you are traveling from one place to the other place and somebody robs you, take the money away from your pocket. Ain't that a risk? So risk is every minute of your life. You are risking everything. Sometimes you eat something that is not good. You are taking a risk when you eat. When you drink anything, there's a risk involved. You never know if the drink is good or bad. So the risk is all the time, everywhere. Without risk, nothing works. Nothing works without risk. So risk is every time, all the time, every second there is a risk. Okay. So you're going through the risk all the time, except nobody told you. Nobody told you. A thief comes in your home and fights with you. Isn't that a risk? Of course it's a risk. Risk is all the time, everywhere. So keep in mind the risk is there all the time, and you have to, you are taking risk all the time. So what's wrong in taking risk in the stock market? Now also, some people have a thinking, they think, and I'm going to tell you the truth. They think the money in the bank that is in your neighborhood is the safest place. Come on, that's wrong. That is not true. Whereas the money in the stock market is much more safer. Give an example that I always do. If you supposing you have $3 million, and assuming you're in the USA, and same rule will apply in every country, even Pakistan or India or China, everywhere it's the same rule applies, similar kind of thing. So if you put $1 million in the US bank and $2 million in the stock market, with a total of $3 million, right? And you keep the cash on both sides. Of course, in the stock market, you can buy the stock. Don't buy the stock, keep the cash over there. So 2 million on one side, 1 million on the other side in the bank. If your bank goes bankrupt, you think the bank cannot go bankrupt? You're mistaken. They can go bankrupt very, very fast without you knowing it. And if your bank goes bankrupt, you knock at the door of the bank, nobody will be inside, right? They will run, they will not, they will close the bank. And now the question is, where do you find your money? The answer is the in US, your bank account is insured up to $250,000. And the remaining 750 out of $1 million that you put in the bank is a goodbye, is lost for all times to come. You will not get that money. Plain truth. So that all you can get is $250,000. That also after 6 months or more. So you will have to wait for 6 months because the government wants us to do all the work and all that stuff before they can give it to you. So the question now comes, where would you get your food, other things for 6 months? See what I'm saying? You're stuck. If you meet the bank manager, somehow you knew him personally, and you meet him somewhere down the road, you will start fighting with the bank manager. Hey, that poor guy was simply an employee. He didn't do anything. He was doing his job to take your money, deposit, and that's the end of it. It is the management behind the main management at the top that you will never get to know. They take your money, the bank takes your money and give it to somebody else. And that somebody else basically will invest in the stock market or other ventures. So what they will do, I am telling you what to do. So they are going to do the same thing that I am telling you to do, which is the stock market. They all get into the stock market. Well, of course, some either, give a loan to some, or maybe they're investing in the stock market, or they can invest wherever they want. You don't question. Have you ever gone to them, to the bank, and asked them, where are you spending my money? The manager may not know anything about it. Nobody told him. The upper management of the bank never tells their manager what they are doing with the money. Okay, it's that simple. So don't blame on that manager or bank employee, even though you'll be mad. Oh, be mad at the employee. Who cares? The bank says, who cares? Go ahead and be mad. Do what you want to do, the bank manager. That's wrong. You should not be thinking about that. So bank manager, it was simply an employee who took care. His job was, you need to understand what his job is. His job is to take the money and deposit, and that's the end of it. That's how it goes. Plain and simple. But on the other hand, if the money is in the stock market and as a cash, if the brokerage company where you are dealing with to buy and sell the stock, if that brokerage company goes bankrupt, the Pakistan Stock Exchange, you see this PSX over here on the right hand side, right over here, they get involved. They will take care of things. I think in Pakistan, probably there is a State Bank of Pakistan, something like that name appears, which is a bank of bankers, super bank, and things like that. So they would have the knowledge as to where your money, that's it, your cash is in the stock market or kept somewhere else. What they will do is they will simply, the PSX, they will do is they will simply move you to a different brokerage company and email you the things that here we go, your account is over there, everything, whether it is a cash or the stock, they have been transferred to a new company, which is the stock brokerage company that is still active. And you log on to them and you will be fine. You will see everything that you had is there. And if you want to withdraw your $2 million, they will send you a check. You're done. So tell me, who is safer, the bank or the stock market? So remember, The cash in the stock market is insured up to $2.5 million at least. You can get additional insurance if you like. That's a separate question. I will go over this some other time. So, in my experience, the stock market, cash in the stock market is much more safer. And of course, there's a risk in the stock going up and down, but that's okay. You should only invest that money in the stock market that you will not need for the next 5 to 10 years. Plain and simple. Then you can make, and you can become richer by putting the money in the stock market. With that, I'm going to stop recording. I think you should have a faith in the stock market. Do not listen to ordinary person. They do not know anything. Did I say they do not know anything? Especially the stock market, but they want to talk about it. They feel important by talking stock market, and they have no clue what it means. They don't understand it at all, but they want to talk about it, right? That's human weakness. Okay, so don't listen to them. Trust me. You, of course, have to take a risk. Without risk, nothing works. So with this, I'm going to stop recording this video. Here we go.